Hey, boo, hey, I am failing at this rejection challenge. Let me tell you what happened. So, I have applied for several things, and people keep saying yes. And I'm like, I need you to say no. Now, I know the ultimate challenge of the rejection, the ultimate goal of the rejection challenge is to put myself out there going for the no's so that I can get used to rejection so I can get to the yeses. But people are giving me yeses, and I'm like, okay, I'm not asking for enough. I'm not asking for big enough. But let me tell you about the latest yes I got. So remember I told you I applied for it's like a 6-week marketing program for business and they said yes. Now at first they sent me emails saying, "Hey, we have so many applications, it's full and you could be part of the community this different way, but I couldn't go through and qualify." Qualify for what, you ask? Well, at the end of the program, I'll qualify I'll be put in the running for a $10,000 grant from Verizon because it's the programs with this company called Geek Pack and Verizon, and they're doing it together. Like Verizon's co-sponsoring it. So once I complete it and have my certificate of completion, I qualify to apply for a Verizon $10,000 grant for business. So I was like, well, okay, okay. But yeah, so I got that email first saying I wasn't selected, but I could be like the cohort ambassador and participate in the community and learn, but I just wouldn't be able to complete the program officially and qualify for this grant. But then I scrolled down and a couple emails later I saw or below I saw that I was accepted to cohort. So of course the Geek Pack emailed me and said, "Hey, we accidentally sent you that second email, but you have been accepted." So I was like, at first I was like, yes, because I got the no, but then I was like, no, because I got the yes. I know. If you're confused, I'm confused. So we're confused together. But I got accepted. And what I like about this program is that I have the accountability of going through this live, right? We're going to have 2 calls a week, and we have a set 6-week schedule of courses to take. And on the live calls, we get to ask questions. And so going through it with people together live is always like, to keep me on track, but also, and the biggest thing is being eligible for the grant that Verizon is offering. And so this is my program. A. Stop it. Okay, so week 1 is strategy and branding, week 2 is website design, week 3 is online marketing, then social media, then week 5 is winning customers, and week 6 says keep going. You can't see it, but it's in under there. So, oh, excuse me, I have to sneeze. Okay, sorry. Um, but yes, so I'm excited about this. It starts next week on the 24th, and it goes to like the very first week of April. And so yeah, I have that. And then the other thing was I haven't heard back from the contract roles I applied for, but I'm giving them each like a week because I know people have to go through resumes and that takes a little bit, that definitely takes time. So I'm giving them a week before I mark them as an official no in my rejections challenge. And then my friend Anissa, shout out to Anissa, hey boo, if you're watching, she told me like, girl, I think that she says she thinks that with my YouTube channel that I can benefit from, listen to my audience and getting feedback about the type of things that they would want to see on this channel. But in order to do that, I have to get better with, well, I have to put a description in the first place because I don't even add descriptions to my videos. So put a description, add an appropriate title, and do a little bit more packaging, because I just be throwing it up here. Like these first 79 days. I'm on day 79 of doing a daily video. The first 79 days have really, truly been me getting comfortable being on the camera. And so I'm still nervous about it. It's still like, but I'm so much better than I was when I first started, for sure. I don't even look back. Should I look back at my first videos? I mean, this one isn't like none of it's polished, none of it's extraordinary. It's not like I have this beautiful backdrop and like all this lighting and makeup and stuff. But I wonder what it would look like if I look back at my first few videos. And should I react to that? I don't know. I don't know. I feel like cringe already in my bones. Anyway, so I'm gonna do that to see about, adding the description and a better title to see about getting people more interested, and then also giving me feedback, commenting, right? That's how you give your feedback. You just comment. You say, "Hey, I like this," or "Hey, could you talk about this?" or, whatever, whatever, whatever. As long as it's nice, right? We're nice over here. Right, right, right. We can agree till you disagree. We can give contrarian opinions, but we are kind. Let's say that. We're kind over here. We're not calling names, we're not using cuss words or um any type of slurs or derogatory words. We're not doing that. hmm So, yeah, I think that's it. Is that it? That's all today? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I caught up with my friend Moo, and he was actually on a podcast, which was so dope, right? And he's so wise. Like what I love about the new generation, because he's 27, what I love about them is that I feel like in my bones, they know a lot more about who they are or and what they want and what they don't want. And they're also really knowledgeable when they get into like I remember being 27. I was working at Deloitte and Touche. I was a fraud investigator, and I knew about fraud investigating. Don't get me wrong. Um, but it wasn't something that I was like super obsessed with and studying extensively and all this extra stuff on the side. I was just doing my job, right? And I was learning as I went. But Mo, he's incredible. Like he has done so many different things in tech. He's in tech. So cybersecurity, developing, like coding. He's taken a bunch of certifications, some of which he got in just a week because he studied his butt off. So crazy. And on this podcast, his knowledge and wisdom really came through because ever since then, he's been working on some internships. I think he has 1 year left before he has his bachelor's degree. He's gotten his associates already. And so I was just like, wow, how you have your friends and y'all bond over whatever y'all bond over. So we met each other 2 years ago at a tech conference, actually. Yeah, in Philadelphia. And we discussed tech here and there, but I was actually transitioning out of my tech job and the corporate tech job I had. And so we definitely talk tech here, but our conversations have been more around how do you navigate the corporate spaces? Because that's the tricky part. If you don't come from a family that has operated long term in the corporate America space, you are lost. And so I've been helping him with my big sister energy to navigate the corporate America space. And we haven't really dove deep into the tech. But yeah, hearing him on his podcast and just hearing him speak about what he's experienced and what he knows, I'm like, oh, he's so brilliant, which I already knew. And then he was sharing wisdom for those who want to get into the tech space and they're having a hard time and all that stuff, and just like encouraging words. So I was really proud of him. Shout out to Moo if you see this. And yeah, that was today. Mm, 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 Anyway, I hope you have a great day. What my sister Tabitha say, I'm not gonna steal her line, but I love what she say. You have a good day, um and if you can't have a good day, don't go ruining somebody else's day. Dang, what she say? Y'all tell me. Okay, you tell me. I can't remember, but it's something real good like that. Tabitha Brown. Anyway, talk to you later, boo.